Mid-autumn. I am used to endless pink, orange ocean. Never questioned the change in color or the free fall of leaves, just felt myself blend into it. In 1962, Nestor and Melinda felt their new lives at a distance like every fallen leaf wrapped around their ankles. Silence calming the motion of a chilled season, their hands warm as core, melting the landscape around them. Their wedding once a sprout turned root, hidden under a thick layer of soil and leaves. I've traced its thick trunk of modern day. For this tree of their love has hid us from the wind for 50 years, fallen leaves shelling canals of reminiscence, swirling through tunnels of memory, ageless horizons, passing papers, paper signatures, stamped passports, leaves finally settling like a simmering shoreline into that reservoir of dreams, America. Ninong needed the treatment. Stricken with polio her whole life, she moves the limp to her stroll. Some days, she clings to crutches like a creeping vine climbing an oak. Some days, her legs feel like withered roots, but she stays in movement because most days, she will dance to songs once bellowed from retro boomboxes or sway like a spirited girlish tree, the first branch jutting from a half-a-century root. Mommy was middle child, a bent branch between the old and new, battered by siblings with arms like snapping branches. She was a shaken tree, waiting for the silent breeze after every swelling storm. Tito Arnel was the last of three. Some days a nightmare to Nestor, Melinda, and his two siblings. Humor, sometimes shrouded by darkness and troubled face, silhouetted by these autumn leaves. At one point, Mommy told me his branches were weak, their hold to our family tree soft as sap, that for years, 3 branches, 3 siblings, slim, slender, shaken to the root, survived storms, caps and gowns. It was the autumn smell of American success running through their root in vain. Ninong would have 3 babies, and Mommy would have 2. New leaves to deliver cloud water to our roots. Nestor and Melinda basked in grandchildren. For the old house on Woodfield is a forest of our stories, where we sometimes find agony in summer-struck canopy, but it seems we always come together in fall, in winter, when the colors change, when the sun casts its body on our tree like a hearth, and the illuminated leaves sigh legato sparks of our happiness, of our laughter, our sorrow. Our roots still thirst for broken branches. I miss the cousins I never knew, the ones who slept before they ever grew. Sometimes a nesting place is infertile, that Tito Arnold and Tita Heidi might not be able to produce this combination naturally, but maybe spiritually one day they will find a child, sturdy like the roots of our tree, dressed in multicolored leaves. Every mid-autumn, I take my time in streets, exploring color my eyes etch, drunk on this breeze I was born in, swaying like a tree in this monsoon wind, relishing in red leaves, ready to take their step in the flight of nature, but of one piece, with my family, of one skin, one wood, a mighty tree roaring in a thinning wind.